Hey everyone, today I am going to be going over 2 new paintings that I did for the Lacombe Regional Tourism, featuring things to do and things to see in the City of Lacombe and surrounding area. So these are both freehand paintings, and for the first one I went with the Lacombe Flatiron Building, and it is such a beautiful building to paint and to go and visit. And it's one of those buildings that anytime that you drive down the main stretch, you always see it. It's just a really distinguished feature of Lacombe. So for this one, you'll see that I am actually doing some color blocking, and this is a really rare thing for me to really go into depth with. Normally I do, a little bit of color blocking here and there, but for this one I really wanted to make sure it was just right. So I went ahead and I focused on just kind of placing all of the shadows and highlights first, and then as I started to build it, I then started to add in more details and started to straighten and align things as I seen where it needed to go. So I more or less focused on those highlights and shadows to start with, but you'll see that once I start to add in details with the sunlight and the shadows where they fall with the light posts and the street signs, that's what really makes this painting come together. And for me, I just loved doing this painting. It was really neat to be able to finally paint one of Lacombe's features, and I always notice this building, so to visit it in person, I have seen the inside and the outside of it, and I love how they preserve and keep as much of the integrity and the true original structures of all of their historic buildings in the area. So I really wanted to highlight that in this painting, to focus on those main details of that building and paint some of the buildings off to the left of it as well. I didn't go in and write in every single little sign with detailed letters and words. I tried to keep those really basic because over time things change, names change, and I wanted this to be one of those paintings where no matter what year or age or time that you go and look at it, the main focus was that historic building and the buildings on either side of it. So I did paint in a hospital sign and a street crossing sign because I don't think that those things will change anytime soon. But once I did all of that, I wrote out things to do freehand, right with black paint, one-shot deal, and I highlighted 3 of their main things, which is discovering hidden gems, experiencing local food and drinks, and exploring nature, all of which Lacombe has a bountiful amount of, and I am still finding new things even though I've been here for about 2 years now. So now on the other panel, I decided to feature the Lacombe County Trail. And for this one, I started out again with some basic color blocking, and I used the reference photo that I snapped in winter, but I did change it so that it was towards summertime when you see the canola fields and wheat and everything going on. I find those blue, nice skies of Alberta really recognizable, so I wanted to make sure that they matched. And so I'm just going in and I'm blocking in the main details of that Lacombe County Trail, which as you're walking along, it connects Lacombe to Blackfalds, and you'll see huge stretches of, I believe it's poplar and maple trees mixed in with spruce and pine trees all the way along this trail, and it's a really nice, beautiful trail to go on and walk. And again, same with this painting too. The thing that really brings the entire thing together is painting in those highlights on the leaves where the sun casts down and makes shadows. And you'll see how it really makes that big difference of basics to more detailed. And when you step back and look at it from a distance, how much of a difference that those little tiny details make in the final painting. But I will be posting some more on these 2 paintings. Once they are hung up in their final place, there is some plans for what these panels will be used for. So I'm excited to share what it looks like once they are hung up. But in the meantime, that's just a quick little look, and once again, I will be doing some more freehand writing with my black paint, with the things to see, and those of course included the world's largest fishing lure, which if you haven't visited, it is massive. It's a lot bigger than you would ever expect, along with Gull Lake and the Lacombe County Trail, which is painted there. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little overview, and if you liked what you've seen, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to share. I always appreciate anything and everything to continue to spread my art. So if you enjoyed watching SASART create another freehand piece, please comment below. Have a great day, everyone.